Good morning. Happy Christmas Eve, the day right before Christmas. So today we are going to make some spicy pad ki mao. Pad ki mao is a drunken noodle. That's how I translate it in English. Because it's really hot and spicy. Alright, step 1. You add some oil to your pan, any kind that you preferred, but we preferred olive oil. Then to make it spicy, I chopped them some garlic and Thai chilies. However, how much spicy you want, just add it in there. Alright, and then you just started to brown your garlic and peppers. Once it started to get brown, you add some meat to it. Today we are using ground beef. We like ground beef because how can I say this? When we cook ground beef, it will release some of those fat. We save them. Usually you can drain them, but we save them so the noodle will get greasy up itself instead of adding more oil to it. So you actually have a natural fat instead of a fat from olive oil or from oil that you use. So that's how I'm doing. Right here, what I'm doing, I'm just kind of break up the pieces of the beef. The house smells so good right now. Make sure you turn on a scrubber, because your husband and your son could be sneezing at the same time due to this spicy dish. Next, once it started to get brown, like a paw brown, then you add your grass noodle. Add a little water to it to help the noodle cook. That is my technique, cooking with glass noodle. And what I'm doing right here is kind of put the glass noodle to the bottom and bring up the meat to the top. So noodle get to cook direct heat. Noodle get to cook with the direct heat. And don't worry about those water. It's gonna absorb later. The glass noodle gonna take care of that part. It's gonna do its job by sucking up those water. And do not add too much water, because it could turn to a disaster. So just add a little bit. I'm talking maybe 1/3 of the cup, probably less than that, just like a little bit, just enough to be able to coat noodle and let it cook. Too much water can turn mushy. You don't want that. Alright, time to season. I add some seasoning, soy sauce. Right there is my fish sauce. Did I already mention about vegetable? Probably not. Alright, so the vegetable I'm using today, that's the oyster sauce, by the way. I use some onion, bell peppers. I got some green beans in there. I got... what else? Onion. Okay, those are sugar. I add a little bit of sugar. It's optional. You don't have to if you don't want to. Let's see, bell peppers. Okay, those are hot sauce. Onion, bell peppers, green beans. Oh, at the end I'm gonna add some Thai basil. That's what I was thinking. So those are the sweet soy sauce. These ingredients you can get it from Asian market or like a supermarket should have them as well. I myself, anytime when I buy bell peppers, right, a lot of time we don't use the entire thing. So whatever I have left excuse me, whatever I have left, I add some mushroom at the end. Mushroom cook fast, so you don't want to put it too early, because then you overcook your mushroom. You don't want that too. So those are tomatoes, same thing, it's cooked fast, so put it at the end. Bell peppers, back to bell peppers. When you use bell peppers, whatever left over, chopped it up and put them in the freezer. You can use it later, okay? And you can see right here, my noodles started to dry up. All the water is gone, because the noodle did the job. Okay, I kind of push out everything to the side, give myself a room for egg. I used 2 eggs today, probably 3. I meant, no, 2. Oh my goodness, it's been a day. I'm just so ready to be off. That's what it is. Ready to be off from work. Next week I'm gonna have 10 days off. I'm so excited. Alright, so what we're doing right here is to kind of let the egg settle itself. Another word, let it cook. Not all the way, just enough for you to be able to manage it. You can break them into pieces now. You need to. Alright, these are my Thai basil. When I bought them, well, actually this is from my garden. It's winter here right now, so I put them in the freezer bag. Before that, you blanch it in the water. Blanch it in hot water and then toss it in cold water. Squeeze out extra water and put them in the bag. And you can use it anytime when you need it to, instead of throwing it away. That's how I preserve my Thai basil. What I'm doing here, scramble my egg. Make sure my Thai basil is get softer, because this dish is about to be finished. These are my last step. Those are some scallion. It cooked real fast, so I just put it at the end. What I'm doing here right now is just kind of mix everything together with the egg and the basil. I am using a high heat right now. Just a quick toss and then it's done. Just kind of toss it real fast. Make sure not to burn the pan. I left out some of the stem, so I was cleaning it. Time for the test. Let's see if I like it. Need some black pepper for kick. We probably already got the kick, but just, a different flavor. I like black peppers almost on everything. It just makes the food better. Plus, it's healthy for you too. Looks amazing, isn't it? Just cannot wait to eat. Obviously, this is too hot for my son. Alright, there it is, my final product.